Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's City Council meeting. The meeting is called to order. I kindly ask our city clerk to please take the roll call.
Bowring. Furnish.
Here.
Kilburg.
Here.
Kasserag.
Here.
Maliki.
Here.
Marks.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
Palmquist.
Here.
Paschke.
Here.
Reinecke.
Here.
We begin our meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance. I would like to invite Kyle and Jamie to please lead us in the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you both. Our first order of business is to introduce all of you and all those tuning in to our newest team members. We have Kyle Berry from the Street Division, and we have Jamie Dunn, an administrative assistant in Public Works. Ooh, exciting. We're going to go with alphabetical order. Mr. Berry, come on up, sir. How are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. How long have you been on board?
6 months.
Holy fudge pops, that's awesome, man. And so far, so good?
Yeah.
Yeah? You moved to Geneva 2 years ago.
I did, yeah.
So you're living in the hometown where you work?
Yeah, yeah,
No kidding.
yeah.
And as a street maintenance, are you always focused on your street first?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you?
Yeah, fill all the potholes, yep, right off
That's
East
gotta
Side
be
Drive.
pristine.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I'm reading your words, so if anything you don't want talked about, it's too late, okay?
Sounds good.
You moved here 2 years ago with your wife.
I did, yeah. We bought our first house.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. And how long have you been married?
A year. Last
year?
June. Yeah.
A year?
Yeah, a year, yeah.
What's the exact date?
June 8th.
Okay, good. You were a sheet metal worker before joining the city.
I
Wow.
was, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
And where was that? You don't have to say the employee, but was it a private firm? Was it a?
No, I worked for Local 265.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, they just moved to Downers Grove. They were in Carroll Stream.
Yeah.
I was doing new construction, residential, commercial, and then I did some fabrication work too.
So is that a lot of HVAC stuff then?
Yeah, it's mainly HVAC stuff. There's
Yeah.
also like architectural, like roofs and
Oh, sure.
stuff like that.
So how are your fingers? Are they all scratched up?
Yeah, I'm missing part of a fingertip.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Let's get the camera close in on that. Yeah, a little too. You're working toward an associate's degree. Where are you working toward that
I am.
degree?
Yeah, that's at Wabansie Community
place.
College. Yeah,
Great
yeah, I like
place.
it. I've only been there a couple weeks now. I
Yeah.
just started, so
At the Sugar Grove campus?
yeah,
Isn't that beautiful?
yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, and luckily I got most of my classes online. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
So you take them at night?
yeah, right after work.
Or just tell Babica,
Yeah,
I'll be
right.
busy for a while, or Nate, or whomever.
He's not smiling at that.
No, I know.
This is my head.
This is Now, this is pretty cool, man. It doesn't say who you're going with. I assume you're going with your wife?
Yeah,
You're going to be
yeah,
heading
for
to
sure.
Italy, Greece, and Turkey.
Yeah, we're taking a late honeymoon. We had to push it back a little bit,
Sure.
but yeah, we're gonna be going to Italy for a couple days, and then we're taking a cruise. So
Huh.
it's gonna hit a couple spots in Italy, and Greece, and then Turkey, and then back to Italy.
Do you fly to Italy and then
Yeah,
cruise?
fly to Rome.
To
and
Rome,
then-
okay.
Yeah, and then it leaves out of Rome.
Oh, nice, man. Is it one of those, like, river? No, it wouldn't be a river cruise for Turkey, of course, but it's just a
No.
big cruise ship.
Yep.
Wow, it's not like a Disney thing.
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not?
Yeah.
Are you a big Disney guy?
Nah, I can be.
Oh, dear Lord. So have you been to Turkey,
No, I haven't.
Italy,
Nope.
Greece?
Nope.
You ever been in Western Kane County?
Yes.
Very similar. Turkey is a fascinating place. Fascinating place. Yeah. It says you're an avid Bulls fan.
Yeah.
And of course, that raises the question, why?
Why? Yeah, I don't know. They haven't done much for a long time, but I do like to watch them. Excited to see what they do this season.
What's your prediction?
Same thing it's been since the 90s, just kind of losing. Yeah, mediocrity,
Since-
right.
Do you remember the 90s Bulls basketball?
No, wasn't alive.
Okay. God, really? I had to throw, I know, I had to throw that out there, man.
Walked right into it.
Can you name any players from the 90s on the Bulls basketball?
Well, sure, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Bill Cartwright, Will Purdue.
Wow. Is basketball your favorite sport?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you play?
No,
You did not. But you love to watch?
Yeah.
College ball as well?
no,
Just
just the NBA.
Just the NBA?
Yeah.
No kidding. Next to the Bulls, who's your favorite team?
Celtics.
So, why? Because of the cool floor?
No, Irish.
Ah. And Barry's an Irish name? Mm-hmm. What part of Ireland?
I have no idea.
Well, I know it's not Greece.
No, it is
Yeah.
not.
That's cool, man. Family close by?
Plainfield, Joliet area.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So what else do we need to know about you? How do you spend your free time, other than watching people that can't make a bucket?
Yeah, I just kind of do schoolwork, work,
Yeah,
spend time with my wife, friends. I like to walk my dog, stuff
What kind
like
of dog
that.
do you got?
I got a Chihuahua pug.
You have a chihuahua.
He's 13, doesn't have any teeth, tongue hangs out of his mouth.
Well, you've really painted a lovely picture. It's like,
You're welcome.
and just for our safety, what street do you live on so we don't go by there?
Yeah.
No, don't say what street you live on. Wow. Well, we're delighted to have you on board, man.
I appreciate it. I'm
And
happy
so you
to
get
be
to
here.
your first winter experience.
Yeah.
Are you able to drive one of the plows too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Cool. And do those routes alternate then on which route you get? Or is it always the same one?
I don't believe so. I believe it's always the same one.
Any idea what route yours is going to be?
Yeah, I have the hills, whatever.
Oh, that's the
whatever
new
route
guy
that is,
stuff.
Yeah.
You get the hill. Wow. And do we still dump the snow in St. Charles?
I believe, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're delighted to have you on board, Kyle.
I'm happy to be here, man.
Floor's open for anyone else who wishes to meet this guy with a 13-year-old Chihuahua.
Thank you.
Tongue hangs out.
Thank
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
Welcome. Be sure. Is your wife tuning in tonight?
No, it's my nephew's birthday.
Oh, well,
She's
get out of
with
here
them.
and go to the birthday, man.
Appreciate that.
That's awesome. Thank you again.
Thank
Welcome
you.
aboard.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Jamie, ready for this?
I am.
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Jamie Dunn, ladies and gentlemen. Again, these are your words.
Okay.
'Cause
I don't
you
remember
wrote-
my words, so
You wrote them.
I'm taking your word for it.
No, yeah, and they're a big font.
Okay.
Married with 3 kids and 3 dogs.
Yes. Actually, it's technically 3.5. My mother-in-law.
3.5 kids or 3.5 dogs?
Well, 3.5 both? Because I have a husband too, so he's kind of like a kid.
Oh, there you go. This is live, by the way.
It's okay. My mother-in-law moved in with us, and she
Oh.
has a dog. So 4 dogs at the
That's
house
sweet.
now. Yeah.
Do you wish to share the kids' names?
Sure. I have my oldest is Kyle. He's
Kyle, do you hear that?
exciting. It's a good name. And he is 20, almost 21. He's pretty excited. And then I have Kylie is my daughter. She's a freshman in college. And Emily is in 6th grade.
So is Kyle out of school?
He's at NIU,
NIU, okay.
Yeah.
And Kylie goes to which school?
Rockford University.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool school.
Yeah.
Holy heck.
Yeah, she plays softball there, so it's exciting.
Because, okay, now we're going to get to that.
Oh,
Now I
yeah.
know why.
Okay.
Does she get a scholarship there?
It's a D3, so.
Yes, they don't really, but academic-wise and everything else.
Academic, yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And the class size there is very intimate.
Very small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, it's good. It's good to have. I think it's like a 1 to 10.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Lived in St. Charles for 14 years and recently moved to Elburn.
Yeah.
More space.
More space, more land, bigger house.
Yeah, isn't that great?
So we could have my mother-in-law move in with us.
Oh, that's sweet, though. And just for the benefit, where is Elburn?
Near Sugar Grove. I'm
Okay.
about 5 minutes from Wabanzi. So if you know Wabanzi, then
Kyle, you could park at Jamie's house. Now, this is it's all cool, but this is particularly cool and related to our earlier conversation. You coach competitive fast pitch softball You're currently in your 7th season doing so,
Yes.
and the first season as head coach.
Correct. So right now I have 12-year-old girls. I've stayed around this age. So when my older daughter played, I coached her around this age,
Wow.
and this is my 3rd season coaching my youngest. But my first year as head coach. So start a new job, take on a head coaching position.
Now, you played that, I assume,
I did.
growing up.
I played from 5 until 20.
And did you played in high school?
I did.
For whom?
Bartlett.
Bartlett, okay, that
Yep.
says here. Did you go off to school too?
I did. I played 2 years in junior college.
Which school?
Kishwaukee.
Oh, of course, yeah. Life is good.
Yeah.
You a pitcher?
I was.
And how's the rotator cuff?
It creaks.
Does it?
Yeah.
Any
it's a little
surgeries?
crunchy. Nope. It's all intact. It's just a little crunchy.
Yeah. Oof, man. The way women's softball has changed over the years is unbelievable.
Absolutely. I
It's-
feel like I knew it my whole life, and it is
Yeah.
a very different game now.
It is a very, you grew up like well, I'm not going to reference that, like I did, watching Jenny Finch and the others.
Yep.
Extraordinary pitcher.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. Does your daughter pitch?
Yes.
And she's doing well?
Yes.
Healthy? Life
Yep.
is good?
Life is good.
How fast did you throw at your peak?
Oh, we didn't have radar guns
Well,
back
let's-
then.
let's-
Not for what I
Move
played.
the podium, let's see.
Oh, no.
See what I-
I was probably low mid 50s, and she's close to 60 now.
And you had that ball moving all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's interesting how a ball can move just by.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man. You grew up in Bartlett, as you referenced, and you have
Yes.
3 sisters.
I do.
So the number 3 is very,
Yeah, that was actually when I was trying to figure out what to talk about. It was 3 was pretty significant. My husband and I are in our 3rd house. We have 3 kids. We have 3 dogs. I have 3 sisters. 3 just popped up. That was like my magical number for this.
so there's a total of 4 girls in your house.
Yeah.
Wow. Are the other sisters athletes as well?
No.
No? Do you want to say anything about them, make fun of them now? Now's your chance.
They're wonderful.
Now, Jamie, you and your sisters, however, belong to a weekly bowling league.
Oh, we sure do. Yeah,
Where do you bowl?
in St. Charles.
At St. Charles Bowl. Isn't that place great?
It is.
The owners are wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And it's well run. We enjoy it.
It is
We're
well
not
run.
we're not good bowlers by any
Okay,
means.
see, I was going to ask you that,
Yeah.
but you have the motion down.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Have you tried to consistently throw a ball down a lane? It's
I've never been to St. Charles, so why would I do that?
fair. I mean, I think there's bowling alleys in other towns though.
There are.
Maybe.
So if I asked her your average, you would say, don't ask?
I think I'm at like 136 maybe.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Not compared to the teams that I play though. We have a really high handicap.
Yeah.
So that
What
keeps
nights
us
do you bowl?
Wednesday.
So in 2 days, you'll be bowling?
Correct.
So if we were to gather, perhaps to root you on?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on
That'd
down.
be good.
Yeah, we'll be on lanes 1 through 7. That's how many people are on.
Oh, that's how many people, okay,
Yeah.
got it. I thought, oh my God, what the, no wonder you're no good. No wonder you struggle, for goodness sake. So how long have you been on board with us, Jamie?
Just about 3 months.
Yeah. And so far, so good.
So far, so good.
What do you like most?
The people are really great. Everybody is super helpful. I'm learning. There's a lot of different aspects to this. So every time I stand up and I say, Jacqueline, Rami, I have a question,
Yeah.
they're always super helpful, which is nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is the family tuning in tonight?
Probably my
They
sisters.
could, via YouTube. The sisters from Bartlett, yeah. That's cool,
Yeah.
man. And it's gonna be,
It's
yeah,
out there
forever.
forever. Yes, thank you. I like that reminder.
The city attorney asked if they had TV at Elbert. I said, I believe they do.
I'm so busy, I wouldn't know.
See, there you go. Smart ass. Anything else we should know about you, Jamie?
Happy to be here. That's it.
We're delighted to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
what time's the bowling begin Wednesday night?
6:30
6:30 it is.
On the dot.
Is there a beer frame?
I don't, yes, for some people.
Well, that's an old term, isn't it? Sorry. Is that an old term? Never mind. Thank you for joining our team.
Thank you so much.
We're delighted to have you.
Happy to be here.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you. Kyle, go to your party, man. No, I mean seriously, leave the room. Thank you, guys. Item 4, amendments to the agenda. Are there any amendments this evening by any member of the council? Item 5 is the omnibus agenda. All items marked with an asterisk are considered to be routine by this council, and all those items can be considered and voted upon with one motion. Is there such a motion? Paschke makes the motion, Kosarog makes the second. City Clerk, please take the roll.
Paschke?
Aye.
Reinecke?
Aye.
Furnish?
Aye.
Kilberg?
Aye.
Kasserag?
Aye.
Maliki?
Aye.
Marks?
Aye.
Mayor? Aye. Palmquist?
Aye.
With a vote of 9 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 1 council member absent, the omnibus agenda has been approved. We jump to item 8, municipal bills for payment. We kindly ask our clerk to please read the bills in their aggregate for our consideration.
Municipal bills for payment total $4,084,090.
Uh-oh, Bowering's missing too. What the,
Someone needs to pitch
what are we gonna
in.
do?
All right, I'll take this. Oh, go ahead, Amy, go ahead. Mayor, I'll make the motion that we pay the bills as read. The detail of those bills can be found in the city packet on the city website.
Very good. Alderperson Marks makes the motion to pay the bills as presented, which are available in our packets and on the city's website. Is there a second to that august introduction? Alderperson Reinecke makes the second. City Clerk, please take the roll.
Marks?
Aye.
Mayor? Aye. Palmquist?
Aye.
Paschke?
Aye.
Reinecke?
Aye.
Furnish?
Aye.
Kilberg?
Aye.
Kasserag?
Aye.
Maliki?
Aye.
The bills have been approved for payment with 9 affirmative votes, 0 nay votes, and 1 council member absent. We jump to item number 10A, which is to consider Resolution 2025-111, authorizing an economic incentive agreement for historic preservation or adaptive reuse grant program with Cervello LLC for 310 Campbell Street in beautiful Geneva. Paschke makes the motion.
Second.
Seconded by Kosarog. Ms. Voigt?
Yes, good evening. For your consideration is a funding request through the city's Historic Preservation and Adaptive Reuse Grant Program. As outlined in the executive summary, this request comes from an existing business that is working to convert an unused storage building into a new retail space. Support for this proposed resolution is recommended based on the fact the conversion will complement a series of other recent improvements to the space and activate the area by creating a small footprint retail space not currently available in the commercial district. The grant request of $6,655 represents 20% of the reimbursable costs, all of which is outlined in the grant agreement. And Director Timoshenko did include photos and proposed elevations as well for your review, as well as the agreement. And this proposal supports strategic plan objective PGEV 1, 2, and 3. And then Director Timoshenko is here if there are additional questions.
Thank you. Are there any questions for the director? Is the applicant here? I thought so. Anything you want to say?
I'm available for questions.
It's very exciting. Nothing from Kathleen? Anyone from the dais? Any questions or comments? If not, the city clerk will take the roll. I will also be voting on this matter.
Paschke?
Aye.
Reinecke?
Aye.
Furnish?
Aye.
Kilberg?
Aye.
Kasserag?
Aye.
Maliki?
Aye.
Marks?
Aye.
Mayor? Aye. Palmquist?
Aye.
Mayor Burns?
Aye. With 10 votes in the affirmative, 0 votes in the negative, and 1 council member absent, Resolution 2025-111 has been approved. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you guys want to go to Kyle's nephew's birthday party, you can head out. If you could. Yeah. Item 10B is to consider Resolution 2025-112, authorizing Destination Geneva grant with Geneva Foundation for the Arts for Artists Sunday Road Rally. Kosarog makes the motion. Paschke gets the second. Ms. Voigt, the floor is yours.
Thank you. This evening, this for your consideration this evening is a funding request of $2,500 through the Destination Geneva Grant Program from the Geneva Foundation for the Arts. The foundation is planning a new event, the Artist Sunday Road Rally, which will invite participants to enjoy a self-curated route of art studios, galleries, shops, and creative businesses. As noted in the executive summary, support for this proposed event is recommended as it meets the intention of the grant program and aligns with the city's strategic goals of attracting events, activities, and guests and supporting local retailers. And Director Timoshenko is still here if there are questions.
Questions from the dais for either the city administrator or our director of economic development? Alderperson Cosrod.
I was hoping somebody would be here from the Geneva Foundation for the Arts to just tell us what this is, but maybe you could tell us what they're
Sure.
asking us to fund.
They put together an artist walk to go to different galleries, a self-curated tour where you could go to the different businesses that have unique art and support artists. It's something that actually the city had years ago. There was a gallery walk years ago that was really popular. A lot of different galleries that aren't here anymore organized it. But it's kind of like bringing that back, organized with the Foundation for the Arts. So I think it's a very positive event because it's not only a special event, it's also a retailer's event, and that is kind of a double check mark for our goals.
I noticed based on the budget and everything, it seems like we're the only one funding this.
Correct. They are requesting 100% funding. It is the first year for the event, and there are no funds set aside for it from their budget. They have a couple of events that they have ongoing. One is Steeple Walk, one is Shakespeare in the Park. But this event does not yet have funding. So there's nothing in our grant documentation that states what percentage you have to request, so we didn't see a red flag there. And the idea, and I think the hope, is that you can build on these events, and eventually, maybe they do become self-sufficient. But that's what I talked about when I first brought this program forward. There's a lot of good ideas out there, but there's not funding to really get them going. And what happens is they kind of have to pass the hat amongst merchants or business owners to get these events going. And people are already pressed with, their own things that their own things that they need to pay for their own business. So this program is kind of taking their talents and their willingness to put these together and giving them the funding part so that, all the pieces can come together for it. So that's kind of the thought behind it. So I didn't see a red flag with the amount of funding requested.
I don't either, and I fully support this, so I think it's great. I did have a couple procedural questions about the grant program itself, if that's appropriate, just real quick, if that's okay. How many Destination Geneva grants have we given out so far?
So we've given out 3, and this would be our 4th grant.
This would be
Yeah.
our 4th. I asked the question that got sent out about the follow-up, the recap section, and I guess I wasn't clear with the written answer that I got there. What I'm thinking is, we're looking at the upfront application, we're approving the funding, but then I'm wondering, where do we see the follow-up recap part of that application?
Sure. So we talked, and it's in the write-up for the grant, that we would have an annual report that we would put together and present that about the time when we're working on our budget to see, to kind of see how the program's been working out, a compilation of information from those closeout reports that we could provide, and that would help us to modify the program, determine if we wanted to fund it again. So we would present that all toward the end of the fiscal year, or maybe sooner, depending on the budget process. But we can we'll present you with where we're at. It's hard because we do the budget in advance of the fiscal year being over. So we'll have to just, figure out the right way to present that.
I just feel, again, just procedurally, there's something kind of dangling out there with we see half the application, but then we don't see the after.
But isn't that my job? Isn't that our job? And we have the grant parameters. We tell you what is proposed. We have to make sure that they're actually doing what's proposed in order to fund it. And then we just report on, if they don't do what's proposed, we will not give them payment.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing untowards that I'm
Right.
suggesting here at all. It's just that, I'm part of other organizations like the Community Chest with Alderman Kilberg and things like that. And usually you kind of see the beginning to the end. And so I feel like we're seeing the beginning, we fund it, the council does, but then we're not seeing the recap. And it sounds to me like the recap is going to be part of an overall presentation rather than, hey, how did that walk do? Or how did the, whatever go? And I guess I feel like and we could talk about this later and then I'll let it go, but I feel like it's on the application. Number one, we should see it, but number two, I think there's some public interest here in seeing that part of it too. The first half is in the packet tonight, but then I guess I'm feeling like nobody's ever gonna see the second half. Is that right?
I guess I don't really understand the question. One of the things from our end, we are working on having a better representation of the program on the website. Right now, we have the application on the website. We had talked last week about creating a better landing page so that you can talk about what events were funded. We are doing social media around the events that we're funding. To date, we've had one of the events occur, so we've done some of that, and we have, I suggested a newsletter article. I don't know if it'll get published, but we talked about a newsletter article to try to talk about the events. I mean, I'll do whatever the city council wishes. If you wanted me to come back after every event and give the report, if that's.
I mean, that is what I'm personally asking. I've not discussed this with anybody else on the council, so I have no idea if there's any consensus here. But yeah, I don't think an agenda item that just says presenting closeout report for this, and then it's there, and we all vote to approve it, give it the thumbs up, and let you do your job, like you said, so.
But you would vote to approve it?
Vote to accept.
Vote to accept, just procedurally. I mean, it have to do something,
Well, to
right?
accept, but the theory, or excuse me, the theme behind the grant program, as we all know, is to incubate ideas that would otherwise not be launched. And if that idea flounders and falls on its face, this council has the right to say in future requests, last year's event was a disaster.
Exactly.
Not interested, thanks very much. Unless they can somehow prove we've amended it in a certain way, we believe it's worth funding. We've also received additional support from, but that's ultimately up to us. Absolutely.
And I guess that's why I'm throwing it out here. Obviously, it's not the right forum to vote or debate this, but it's something that came to mind as I was reading this application. So I wanted to share that. And I say, let's support the Geneva Foundation for the Arts and discuss that at a later time, if that's okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Of course. Alderperson Reinecke.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could, it's a wonderful idea. I like the idea. What can be done to assure its success, that it doesn't flounder? What's happening in terms of not just the city doing marketing, but in terms of marketing or advertising, social media? I don't have a sense of its relationship with the Chamber of Commerce or other arts organizations, in the Fox Valley. What can be done to bring this to people's awareness and have people come and want to do it? Or what's the group thinking of?
I think that they had in their application information about what they wanted to do to market. They were spending, $750 of the funding on marketing. They were also spending some money on printing. They were going to promote it through multi-channel marketing strategy designed to reach both local residents and regional visitors. They're going to use digital platforms, traditional media, community partnerships to maximize awareness and participation.
Okay, that's a bit generic, but do you have you heard from them about what the specific actions they're taking or have taken in terms of marketing?
I mean, they don't have it approved yet,
Oh,
so it's a concept right now. I don't have the details of
Okay.
what exactly they'll be
Okay.
doing. I think, it's not our event necessarily. We do have to, let the event organizers, do what they think is best to promote the event. We're trying to support that through some of our publications and publicity.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Anyone else? Alderperson Mayor.
I thought this was a very reasonable proposition for us to look at. It's $2,500, as I understand it, right?
Correct.
And there's a budget displayed in the packet of what they plan to do. And I think the beauty of all this is that we don't have to do the work. They're going to do the work, and they're going to report back to us at the end and tell us what they did. And also, we could attend if we wanted to check it out and see how it goes. That's really the secret sauce here, is that we don't have to do the work, and our people support without having to do it all themselves. So I fully support this grant. I think it'll hopefully be a great thing for Geneva.
Anyone else on the dais? We have a motion, we have a second. City Clerk, please take the roll. And I vote as well.
Kasserag,
Aye.
Maliki,
Aye.
Marks,
Aye.
Mayor,
Aye.
Palmquist,
Aye.
Paschke,
Aye.
Reinecke,
Aye.
Furnish,
Aye.
Kilberg,
Aye.
Mayor Burns.
Aye. With 10 votes in the affirmative, 0 votes in the negative, and 1 council member absent, Resolution 2025-1112, or 112, has been approved. Moving on to item C, that's 10C, consider ordinance number 2025-16, establishing special service number 37 related to the electric infrastructure for the approved 40-unit townhouse development known as Geneva Crossings. Mayor makes the motion, Paschke makes the second. Ms. Boyd.
Before you this evening, we have an ordinance establishing Special Service Area 37. By way of background, in 2024, the City Council approved a R 2024-105, and that was a final PUD, final plat for Geneva Crossings, and R 2024-106, which was to accept the request for this SSA, and then an ordinance earlier this year proposing the establishment of SSA 37. So this is the last step in the process. That public hearing was in July of this year. The proposed ordinance represents the final step in this process with the formal creation of the SSA specific to the electrical infrastructure for the Geneva Crossings townhome development. So the SSA may be recorded, and then Director DeGroot is here if there are any additional questions.
From the dais, any questions for the city administrator or our Director of Community Development, Mr. DeGroot? Seeing none and sensing none, City Clerk, please take the roll.
Mayor,
Aye.
Palmquist,
Aye.
Paschke,
Aye.
Reinecke,
Aye.
Furnish,
Aye.
Kilberg,
Aye.
Kasserag,
Aye.
Maliki,
Aye.
Marks.
Aye.
With a vote of 9 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 1 council member absent, ordinance 2025-16 has been approved. We jump to item 10D, consider resolution number 2025-113, approving the fiscal year 2026 pole inspection contract with Osmos Utility Services in an amount not to exceed $85,499.69. Mayor makes the motion, Paschke makes the second, and the floor is City Administrator Voights.
All right, before you this evening, we have a resolution approving the contract award for the fiscal year 2026 pole inspection contract to Osmos. As noted in the executive summary, the scope of work was reduced due to the initial costs that were reported, but the most significant portion of the work that the city was looking to do will still be able to be completed. And we do have Superintendent Holton if there are additional questions on this matter.
From the dais, any questions for the City Administrator or our Superintendent, Mr. Holton? Alderperson, who's first? Alderperson Kilburg?
Yeah.
You just need hands raised because of my advancing molecular degeneration would be helpful, so thanks.
Just tell us a little bit about the inspection process. I mean, is this just strictly a visual inspection, or is there any equipment involved with the inspection of poles? What's the life expectancy of a pole here in Geneva?
So the inspection starts out with a visual inspection. They walk up to the pole, they look up and down the pole, see if it has.
Oh, they actually, poles,
Yeah.
that's
so-
a requirement, they have to climb the pole?
No, they won't climb the pole, but they'll look at it
Oh,
from top
make
to
a
bottom.
visual
Right,
assessment?
Right. Notice any like visual imperfections in the pole. They do a sounding, which is very technical. They take a big claw hammer and they pound the pole. As a little bit of trivia, a healthy pole will ring like a bell if you hit it with a hammer. If there's a dull thud.
You know what's going to happen.
No, I know. People can knock themselves out, right? So if a pole has any rot in it, it'll be a dull thud. After that, they do borings into the pole, so they go down below ground level.
Okay.
That gives us an idea of how healthy the butt of the pole that's in the ground. So that's pretty much it.
The problem is it just weather conditions, deterioration of the pole above ground, or is it actually at the base of the pole where we experience rot and decay?
It can be either or.
Any of the above?
Right. Depends on the soil conditions and several other factors.
Do we have residents periodically that report a pole that might be defective or
Yeah.
needing replacement?
Yeah,
Do
we
get
get
those
reports
calls?
of leaning poles. You know.
Okay, leaning poles?
That's usually what we hear. Somebody will come out and their pole in their front yard is leaning over at a 30-degree angle. They'll call us.
Seems
Come out
like
and take care of
someone
it.
told me what the cost or replacement of a pole is, around $3,000 or $4,000?
I all told with material and equipment, yeah, in that neighborhood.
Okay. Okay, that's all I had. Thank you.
Alderperson Kasserag.
I was just curious about the survey that we are foregoing potentially here, and like I understand what it would be. Would it help us in the future? Would it reduce our costs in the future?
Usually, when we do a pole attachment survey, it helps us true up our pole attachment billing. I know years ago they had not done one for a while, and they did a pole attachment survey. The utility did, or the division did, and found a bunch of attachments that we didn't know were out there. But we did a pole attachment survey several years ago, so we're pretty comfortable and that we know where most or not all of the attachments are right now. So that's one reason we kind of pushed that off to the side this time around.
Just out of curiosity, ballpark to add the survey? Like how much are we saving without it?
It was in the contract. I think it's about $30,000.
Okay. All right, those were my only questions. Thank you.
I had one more, just two other questions.
Sure.
Out of curiosity, how many poles will be involved in this
So we're going to
assessment?
survey all the poles in the city, which is about 2,100.
2,100,
Yeah.
okay. And then the other question I have is periodically, there's a rubber cap on the top of poles, aren't there? Isn't there?
Not typically, no.
Okay. In other words, I've noticed that sometimes those caps, through weather, I don't know what would cause it, but it seems like there's a rubber cap or a rubber element that's placed on the top of the pole to prevent deterioration, and that sometimes those actually dislodge or come off. Is there any, will that be a part of the inspection as well, to see if in fact the pole still has a cap?
If there's a cap installed and it, it passes visual inspection from the ground, and they look at it through binoculars to get
Okay.
a close-up view of it. So
But I'm
if there's
not-
anything up on the pole that needs to be replaced, it'll be.
I'm not delusional, there are rubber caps on poles around Geneva here.
If there are, there's probably, it's a handful.
Okay,
The only reason I could think we put anything like that up there is if the top of the pole was failing. So we would put a cap on it to try to keep it from deteriorating any further.
okay, that's all, thank you.
Anyone else? Alderperson Mayor?
Is the drone ever used in this regard to check for illegal connections?
Not yet.
No?
It could be.
Are you aware of any illegal connections?
Well,
Why did you point to Larry?
not. He's stealing from St. Charles, I don't care.
And the actual sound of that ringing noise, would you care to?
No.
Trying to replicate? We're all gonna go out tonight and start
They all-
hitting these
that's
things.
right.
It's gonna be unbelievable.
Nice big heavy claw hammer. You can hit.
Anyone else? We have a motion. We have a second. Please ring the bells for the votes.
Mayor,
Aye.
Palmquist.
Aye.
Paschke.
Aye.
Reinecke.
Aye.
Furnish.
Aye.
Kilberg.
Aye.
Kasserag.
Aye.
Maliki.
Aye.
Marks.
Aye.
9 votes in the affirmative, 0 votes in the negative, 1 council member absent.
All right. Thank you.
Resolution 2025-113 has been approved. Thank you very much, Aaron.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Our last item, folks, item 10E, is to consider Resolution 2025-114, confirming the mayor's appointment of Alex Voigt as Assistant Liquor Commissioner. Paschke makes the motion, Mayor makes the second. Ms. Voigt?
Yes, this resolution is to confirm a new Assistant Liquor Commissioner due to the vacancy that was created with the retirement of Administrator Dawkins in August. So it's procedural, essentially.
Any questions? And when the Assistant Liquor Commissioner is appointed, it makes kind of a boom noise. It's kind of interesting. You know you're never going to live that down, man. No. City Clerk, please take the roll.
Paschke.
Aye.
Reinecke.
Aye.
Furnish.
Aye.
Kilberg.
Aye.
Kasserag.
Aye.
Maliki.
Aye.
Marks.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Palmquist.
Aye.
Resolution 2025-114 has been approved with 9 affirmative votes, 0 nay votes, and 1 council member absent. Item 11 is public comment. If there's anyone here with us tonight who wishes to share with us some thoughts, the floor is open. Mr. Olison.
First, a quick thank you. The last time I was up here, I had a little bit of a brain freeze, and you saved me, Kevin, so thanks.
All good.
This time I brought my notes. First, I would like to thank everybody for Festival of Vine. We had a successful event. The biggest trouble that we had was the high winds that were occurring on Friday morning, and we lost some nice banners and other advertisements that we had up. Tore them right off the tent. So that was the biggest problem that we had. From the chamber standpoint, we did institute some changes this year that have seemed to be successful. I will wait until we actually see the final results on dollars and numbers to determine how well the changes we implemented were. But for the most part, it was very successful, and we definitely thank the city, all of the city departments, and most importantly, all the volunteers in the community that really helped to make that a success. So thank you to everyone. Some things coming up on this Wednesday night. We have a Tri-City Business Expo. This is a multi-chamber event. It's with our partners in St. Charles and Batavia. It is being held at Eaglebrook. We have 39 vendors, 13 from each community that will be there. The event starts at 4:30 for members. At 5:30, it is open to the public. This is a free event and proceeds through till 7 o'clock. This kind of something just brings something else up to mind here. We do have an upcoming events section on the Chamber's website. And in this upcoming section, it's not just about Chamber things. So on the 17th also, there are tours being given at Fabian for both the Japanese Garden and Villa tours. And this is available, the information's available on our website. Talks about things that the Kiwanis are doing, live music opportunities coming up, also just solid chamber idea, business information. So you can go to the Chamber's website and find out a little bit about what's going on. Last public service announcement, we do have the State of Kane County Address coming up on Tuesday, September 30th. This is from 7:30 a.m. till 9 a.m. Again, this is at Eaglebrook, and it's an opportunity to find out what is going on in the county. And we encourage, everyone to pay attention. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Off to new business for the dais, or from the dais. Any council member has any new business? Alderperson Furnish.
I'd like to request from the Geneva Chamber a perspective on the recent funds the city has trusted the Chamber with to support the Geneva businesses. And I'd like the Chamber to present us with their tactics and how they're spending the money. And I think this would benefit the position of the council and the Chamber.
I would have to defer to the Chamber on that. I trust that Mr. Chairman and their board would take that under consideration and reach out to Kathleen and Ms. Voigt to make such a presentation, unless the Chamber wishes to do so otherwise. Again, I'll defer to them. Is it your request that they appear before the council with details and analysis, or?
It's not detailed, but, if, give them money, for marketing, how they're spending on marketing.
Okay.
What's the success rate?
Sure.
How Third Street doing.
Okay. We could talk details after the fact, but any objection?
So, the Chamber would welcome the opportunity to come and make a presentation to the council. It is something I know that was done in the past on an annual basis, and we would be more than happy to start doing so again. And if there is specific information that you would like to know A, B, and C about, we can certainly address that, or if it's more general in nature, be happy to work with the city to make certain that you're receiving the information you want and you need when you're determining the funding sources for us. So, we'd be happy to cooperate. Whenever we can make that happen, we'll, give us a little bit of time to prepare the presentation.
Excellent. Anyone else? Alderperson Kilburg.
I just wanted to recognize a couple of residents of Geneva that we lost recently. Dennis White and his wife that were killed in a recent car accident. The reason I bring it up is both Larry and I have garden plots at Peck, and gotten to know the Whites very well. Very nice people, excellent gardeners, and when you know someone that well and they're taken suddenly, as they were, it does impact you. And again, I know that they have a daughter, and I just want to extend, from Larry and myself, I'm sure Larry would agree, we'd want to extend our condolences to the family. retired military, a very interesting individual, and we both got to know him quite well, so, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? If not, a motion to adjourn the council meeting is in order. Alderperson Kusserag makes that motion. All in favor of adjourning, please say aye. Aye. We're adjourned, folks. Thank you.